What's up, everybody? Andy Drifter here. Thank you so much for tuning into my channel. I hope your Labor Day weekend has gotten off to a good start. I recently submitted some cards to SGC. I got them back. I got a total of 6 for you today. So I'm going to share the results with you now. First up to bat is a 2021 Leaf Pro Set autograph rookie card of Trevor Lawrence. T-Law. He's about to enter his sophomore season. Last year was one of the worst years ever for a first-round draft pick quarterback. Now, we did have some valid excuses. There was that surgery prior to the draft on his non-throwing shoulder. The midseason coaching change. Not much in the way of weaponry to throw to. But this year, he's got a brand new head coach, a Super Bowl winning head coach at that. He got some new weapons at tight end and wide receiver. His former teammate, Travis Etienne, is healthy and ready to go, so he's got to show something. I'm not saying he's got to make a Super Bowl appearance like Joe Burrow did in his second year, but I would say a successful season in terms of the Jaguars' standards would be 7-10, 8-9, something along those lines. As far as this card, it came back as a 9. I was hoping that it would come back as a 9.5 or a 10. I don't really see what the issue is. Perhaps some of you could help me out there. But I will settle on a 9. So that is the first card that I have for you. A 2021 Leaf Pro Set autograph rookie card of the 2021 number 1 draft pick, Trevor Lawrence. Sticking with football, you are now looking at a 1984 Topps Dan Marino rookie card. This was gifted to me by my main man, Ethan Lamb. I'm sure all of you are already subscribed to his channel, Ethan Sports Cards and More. But if you are not, you are definitely missing out. Ethan is the man with the plan. Got a fantastic channel. Go on and check him out if you haven't already. This card came back as a 6. It's a great looking card. It's got clean edges, but there are obvious issues with the centering of this card. So that is what played a big factor in this card being returned to me as a 6. Nevertheless, Dan Marino, he's a Hall of Famer, one of the best to ever do it. And he's made a few film appearances as well, including Ace Ventura, Pet Detective, as well as Bad Boys 2. So that is the second card that I got for you. It's only fitting that I received this card the day after Spencer Strider set the Atlanta Braves record for most strikeouts in a 9-inning performance. This here is a green foil SP, number 96 out of 499, and I'm very pleased to say it came back as a Gem Mint 10. The former record holder for the Braves was John Smoltz, as well as Warren Spahn. They struck out 15 batters in a 9-inning outing. Now, Warren Spahn once struck out 18 batters, but that was in an extra innings game. Those days are long gone. FYI, John Smoltz and Warren Spahn are both Hall of Famers. I believe Spencer Strider has just sealed the deal for NL Rookie of the Year. And I believe he will get some Cy Young votes. He'll probably finish somewhere in the top 10, possibly the top 5 in terms of NL Cy Young voting. He is a superstar in the making. I was very lucky to pull this card, and I believe it is something worth hanging on to. Next up is a 2022 GQ autograph card of the Crone Zone, Jake Cronenworth. SGC declared this card perfect all the way around. Cronenworth is coming off his second straight All-Star appearance. Right now, he is number 11 in the National League in RBI. And he is 13th in doubles. I don't ever see him morphing into a superstar. Of course, I hope I'm wrong on that. But I can see him in the near future having a few 30 home run seasons, a few more all-star selections, possibly once it's all said and done, a few top 10 MVP finishes. Doesn't really hit for average, but he's got some power. It looks like this year he's on pace to set a personal best in RBI. Perhaps he will finish somewhere around 80, 82, 83 ribbies. I think the addition of Juan Soto and Josh Bell will only help him if they can keep that lineup together. And if Fernando Tatis returns to form whenever he comes back into the lineup next year, that could benefit the Crone Zone. It's a great looking card. I actually pulled this out of a wax pack, so I was very lucky in that regards. So that is card number 4 that I got for you. Now here is somebody I believed who was on the cusp of becoming a superstar. Nick Castellanos, 2022 Top Series 2 Baseball Stars Auto Black SP, numbered 77 out of 199. Let's go back to last season. Castellanos had a career year. He batted .309 with 34 home runs and 100 RBI for the Reds, making his first All-Star appearance. This year, he was picked up by the Phillies, and he started off really rough. But he has played much better since the All-Star break. Right now, he ranks in the top 15 in the National League in doubles, hits, and RBI. Perhaps his early season woes could have been attributed to him playing in a big market for the first time in his career. Started off playing in Detroit, had a very brief stint with the Cubs, and then he played with Cincinnati for the past few seasons. Last year, he got his first All-Star selection. In 2017, he led the majors with 10 triples, which is pretty hard to do considering he's not a fast guy. He's never had more than 4 or 5 stolen bases in a season. And in 2019, he also led the majors with 58 doubles. So that is pretty impressive. And earlier this season, he got his 300th career double. So perhaps once it's all said and done, he will have 500 doubles. He's only 30 years old. He's got 181 home runs, so I could see him getting to 300. That's possible. Maybe a few more All-Star selections. Maybe 1 or 2 top 10 MVP finishes. But this card is a beauty. It falls just short of being perfect by SGC standards. As you can see, the autograph was given a perfect 10. But the card in itself was issued a 9.5. And the last card I have for you is a Topps Now presidential election debate card featuring former President Donald Trump and our current Commander-in-Chief Joe Biden. Biden gave a fiery speech last night with that flaming red backdrop. Perhaps he was practicing for his second career as a stand-up comedian. I guess it's fitting to have a fiery red backdrop. I mean, we are living in scary times at the moment. The current administration is an absolute disgrace from top to bottom. This is the rematch that everybody wants to see. Now, will it happen? I don't know. There's obvious issues with Biden's mental and physical health. If he's halfway there come 2024, maybe prior to the debate, they can put him into a freezer, thaw him out, pump him full of methamphetamines, and let him loose. Look, is Biden up in some tower controlling the prices of gas, bread, etc., etc.? No, of course not. But there were things that him and the administration could have done a while ago to lessen the impact on the American people. The main concern on most people's mind is the economy, inflation. Fortunately for me, I have been financially sound for quite some time. So while I'm angered by what I see, it doesn't really have an impact on me. But I do remember those days when I was living check to check. I was down to my last $20, and it was 2 or 3 more days till payday, and I had to figure out a way to make that stretch. A lot of my friends, they live hand to mouth. I don't know. Say what you will about former President Trump, but our country was in much better shape with him at the helm. I guess we're going to have to see if the rematch will go down in 2024. It's still a lot of time till then. Trump, of course, has his own issues with the Department of Justice. He has not been officially charged with anything yet. Was that search warranted or not? Depending on what news outlet you watch. All sorts of conflicting theories. He seems to be taking everything in stride. That's part of his nature, I think. If I had to guess, I think he will come out of this just fine. And he will be gearing up for the rematch in 2024. And if these two square off, I'm quite certain that Trump will win by a landslide. As far as SGC in this card, they deemed it a perfect 10. I would say a rough estimate of the value of this card is somewhere in the $80 range. But should these two square off in 2024, I think it will go up exponentially. So that's the last card I have for you. I want to thank you for taking the time out to watch my video. You can always follow me on Instagram at Andy_Drifter. And if I can leave you with one last message, if you sit back and rely on politicians to improve the quality of your life, then, my friends, I'm sad to say that you have lost the battle in life already. Learn to think outside the box. Read, gather information. Be diligent and relentless. Have a happy and safe Labor Day weekend. I will be posting again real soon. And until then, take care, be safe, and thank you for watching.